This Daf Yom Yerushalmi Terumos Chumas. In the article, Osvar edition, with Daf Yudav Hamav as the Mishnah of Halacha Gimel, and in the Vilna that would be on Daf Vav Hamav, also in the Mishnah of Halacha Gimel. And I just want to replace the Kabbalah here. Oh, and I'll learn should be as close for the for Am Yisrael, which then it's Milchama against the Rishoyim Arurim. So the Mishnah says, "Ein tormin min leket, min shircha, min peo, min hefker." There's no truma from the matnos aniyim, the leket, whatever falls off out of the harvester's hand. Shircha, the sheaves left in the field. Peo, the grain left in the ground, and hefker, something which is ownerless. V'lomi ma'aserisha shenitla tumaso. You can't take it from Ma'aser Rishon from which Truma has already been taken. Truma's Ma'aser has been taken. And the Chiddush is that even though Truma Gedola has not yet been taken, it's too late to take Truma Gedola once you've taken off the Truma's Ma'aser from the Ma'aser Rishon. V'lo my Ma'aser Sheni Hektish Sheniftu. You also can't take off Truma from Ma'aser Sheni Hektish which were not redeemed, which were redeemed. And the Chiddush here is the even redeemed without giving chomesh. They're still potter. A potter you can't take from that which is chayiv on a potter, something which is obligated in truma, that which is not obligated in truma, and vice versa. That which is not obligated in truma, and that which is not obligated in truma. The Gemara is going to explain. Not from something which is already severed from the ground, and that which is still connected, and not vice versa. Not from the following year's produce on the old last year's produce, nor from the old year's produce on New Year's produce. Nor from fruit and Eretz Yisrael on fruit and chutz la'aretz, and not vice versa. Being told in all these cases, he did the truma, ain't truma on truma. The truma is not valid. So the Gemara says, Rabbi Yochanan, b'shem Rabbi Yanai. This is one of the three psukim in terms of truma, which are clear in the pasuk itself. Mechuvaros means clear, and here it's the pasuk is obvious. No, we don't need any elaborate what's the word? Exegesis. Okay, it's just so obvious. It says, the Levi gets a meiser because he has no portion and no inheritance with you. From that which you have access to and he doesn't have access to, you have to give. Yotza, this precludes hefker. If you notice, hefker in the Yerushalmi is spelled with a base, hefker. In which you have equal stake. It's not something which you have any advantage over him. And similarly, he leket his shicha peah, he hefker. Is that true about hefker? True about leket shicha and peah, which have the status of hefker in the sense that they're permitted to all anim, and they're not yours anymore. Okay, so therefore something which is yours, on which you give truma and trumas and meiser, and not something which is not something which is no longer yours, even though it was once yours, because it's not mimashi yesh lecha vein lo. Not from that which is potter, and that which is chayiv. This header also in the regular Gemara? No, I think it's just from the header of the art scroll and the Kabbalah. So says more of a low fire to Tani Kulam. Didn't we already mention all these things in the Mishnah? What are we including in this? Kini Masnisa. So this is the way to understand the Mishnah. This is the Chiddush in this line. You can't take from fruit which is not a third grown, which is part of from Trumas and Maisos, and fruit which is already a third grown, etc. And I'm not sure the chule here means. Uh, it's interesting. There's no chule here in the articles on the Kavanaki. I don't know why. I know he has in. He says okay. I think that one of the alternative scenario, and not that they have to bring out everything. There's one of alternative would have been a case where it's knuckle a perforated power plot, and it's a chain knuckle, a non-perforated power plot. That's another case, standard case of Ptur and Chiyuv. Now, the fact that not all cases are enumerated here is clear from the next Gemara, because it says V'tarmu ain't Trumas and Truma. So it's interesting the word ain't, and the articles in brackets. Anyway, so the Adaita the Chizkiah the Rakol Adaita Rabbi Yochanan Machlekes. So this is in Tarmu ain't Trumas and Truma, right? That's what it says in the very last line of our Mishnah. So according to Chizkiah, that's according to everybody, both Bisham and Basil. According to Rabbi Yochanan, it's going to be a Machlekes. So Chizkiah is what I said before when he said that about when he took truma from olives on oil, that in the machlok there's machlok b'sham b'silo. In that case, in the case of grapes on wine, which is similar to ptur al chiyuv in our Mishnah, because the olives are not nigmar malachton. So therefore it's like ptur. That should be chuy ben truma. So that Chizkiah said that the Mishnah is he said that's only on those meaning that's true, right? Only in that case is a pot. So their Basil said it's not truma altogether, but Shammai said it is truma. So according to Chizkiah, in our Mishnah, we're talking about other minim, pashtus, right? Not about olives and grapes. So everybody agreed, because he said Shammai only said it's halacha by olives and grapes, not by any other thing. But al daited Rabbi Yochanan holds that it's true about everything, right? So everything you have the same principle by, let's say, oranges and orange juice was mentioned back then. So Bisham would argue on our Mishnah too. So therefore, he would say that Nigram Malachton and Lo Nigram Malachton, it works at least for the Nigram Malachton ones, like it works from the olives when you do it from olives and oil. So that Rabbi Yochanan, this Mishnah also be Machlekas. Now, I saw once, and I don't remember where I saw it. Maybe it's in the back here. See. No. I saw once, I don't, again, in some page, I don't think it's in the Mashbiach either. No, it's not here. So I don't know where I saw it. That this is actually going. These lines are actually going on the last part of the last Mishnah Parak. And if you look in the Gra says he takes out this whole thing. This whole thing says, "I must disim yutar." Oh, this is extraneous. So that again, it could be going on the last Mishnah. And the last Mishnah says that last Mishnah Parak. It says that Davar Nigmar Malachto, Davar Lo Nigmar Malachto, right? Im Torah Talmud Shemas and Truma. Okay, so even though our we just Kavanaki, the olives are like ptur, and the good wine is like chiyuv, and the olive oil is like chiyuv, and the grapes are like ptur, and the wine is like chiyuv. It's according to which is a little bit difficult, obviously, because it's not really ptur and chiyuv, but and last Mishnah goes well. So last Mishnah about nigmar malachlan and lo nigmar malachlan, it says, but the evidence works. Okay, im tarmu trumas and truma. Okay, so but the evidence works. That would be parallel to the case of olives, with not nigmar malachlan if you meant to make olive oil out of them, and wine, grapes if not it's not nigmar malachlan you meant to make wine out of them. So but Chizkiah says that's only by grapes and olives that we have that issue. And presumably the last Mishnah could be talking about everything else, not about grapes and olives. So al dait Chizkiah divrei hakol, everybody would agree that the Chizkiah, everybody would agree that the olives on the Adovish Nigmar Malachto, Adovish Lo Nigmar Malachto, yeah, it will work on everything. Work on everything, because it's the only time that Beis Shammai, Beis Hillel says that it's not going to work is by a case where it's the grapes on wine, olive on oil, and grapes on wine. But any other case, the truma, but the evid would be truma. So because nigmar malachta, for example, by oranges and orange juice, it would be valid. Okay, so there's only special halacha, which these things which are not nigmar malachta, which are going to turn into another entity altogether, olive oil and grape juice. So therefore, which is similar to the original olives and grapes. So therefore, Chizkiah would say everybody would agree in that case that that it's valid. Okay, so al daitid Rabbi Yochanan b'machlekas. Rabbi Yochanan said that when Beis Hillel said all the minim, Beis Hillel, this why it's all mean not just to grapes and olives, but also to oranges and orange juice. So if that's the case, that which it says in the last Mishnah, Trumas and Truma, it's not going to Beis Hillel. It's only going to Beis Shammai. And even Beis Shammai, it's not perfect, because it's not the olives, he said, and the grapes only true for it itself, not for the olive oil, not for the grapes. But in any event, it's not going like Beis Hillel. It's going like Beis Shammai. Because it's going to Beis Hillel, it's not going to work by any min, by any non nigmar malachto and any nigmar malachto. Which is, of course, very difficult to say. Stam Mishnah will be going like Beis Shammai. Okay, but like I said, I don't remember where I saw this, and none of the other Mefarshim learn this way. All learn is going on this. They have different perushim, and some take out the word ein, some leave the word ein in, but it all is going on our Mishnah relative to the Chizkiah Machlokas by Zeisim and Anovim, and that's Zeisim and Anovim is like Ptur al Chiyuv. I mean Zeisim and Anovim. Zeisim and Shemin is like Ptur al Chiyuv. Okay. Kabbalah in a Kabbalah. That brings the end of You have on base, so we'll stop here.